Hello guys, Boy here, and then we play Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut, or DLC, Iki Island. Now technically, now, this is the end. We managed to beat the game. Okay, I suppose that was basically a style of ball, but let's be beat at the game. Yeah? And that was Ghost of Tsushima, Director's Cut, DLC, Iki Island, Negativities. The only negativity I have in mind is basically the guy who do the song, and then they power up the enemy, so I have no choice but to strike the singer and then them. Which is basically reassured to you that technically was able to be harsh and all to the idea of the continuity of the story. The rest was basically, basically the words as well that changes positions of warrior style of different weaponry, I have to use different techniques to take him down. That was the only two negativity parts I need to overwhelm. The rest was really to be easy, I'm not gonna lie to that. Positives. At least basically I claim with power and all, and I'm asked to be more like an indestructible. Yes, true was to be, I have a lot of equipment, even the horse have a lot of arms and all, to give me more weaponry and items, to able to be more like I be used with the kunais and arrows and all. At least basically with the final boss, it was basically harsh, it was blood negativity part because he changed the sword and the spear was able to be the harsh part. The sword was not really to be that hard. And I was able to defeat her. I mean, it was a hard battle, but I must overcome her. Especially not with the spear, but the sword, exactly. At least basically no was able to be in, I was basically a juggernaut, and plus with the horse charge was able to be a lot of more easier. Yes, true, I managed to lose a few points when it comes to speed and all, but I can claim impact when I kill my enemies, right? I told you now the story of now Jin goes to this island after he's defeated the Khan, and now they have to face the scenes he done to this island, and also his past as well. And plus with a friend, technically he's the one responsible for his father's death, at least basically he's forgiven. And all of that, now he forgives his sins, but also defeat a new threat of this island. He was basically poisoned by his enemy, but technically the poison was able to be fled by the acceptance of his father's death. Similar way with Batman the Joker, that technically was basically trying to avert his fears, but it's the same way it comes with that. At least basically the Khan is dead, his home is safe, and also with his island also is safe as well. And let's just to show you that technically it's basically like a code. I mean, try to show you the theme of this story. Just don't you think that technically the samurais are really good or evil? I mean, you both sides do bad things. The honor is basically the reason why you are so determined the evil. And basically that was basically the whole theme of this kind of story of Tsushima, also with the DLC as well, of the Ghost of Tsushima, also with the DLC as well. But basically on, Jin becomes a new man of his own way, even though he lost everything. At least basically he gained his forgiveness and only become now a free man. At least that's what he thinks so. But anyways, even though it's all about sins of the past, raids of the enemy, manipulation, a small rebellion of this island, changing weaponry, changing style, be a really powerful man with a lot of equipment, all of that, and be a little bit more like a searcher of your own strength in this island. And even all of that just because you wanted to forgive the sin of your own past, and also with the defeat of a new enemy, also besides with the sin, try to forget the sins of your past. Was that doubt? A great DLC. And that in peace.